Greetings, my fellow Machinators, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, We Are Legion, episode 55. Haste makes waste. So now I will have that Thrumbo fighting me. That's annoying. But I'll have the... Actually, let me force the Thrumbo to go fight the mechs instead. Really? You're attacking my barricades? That's a very silly target. There we go. I don't know why they're not dropping target and heading to the mechs. But I suppose it's fine. So all that's left is mostly pikemen and centipedes. So it had the exact effect that I wanted. I wanted to whittle out the Militaurs and Scythers and all the other weaker ones. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Oh. Not awesome. I took him off of the zoning, and now he's getting shot. Run, Bryce, run! And unfortunately for me... Oh, really? Really? At 2 Boomerrat? Jeez. I am playing crummy today. You couldn't just go to sleep, dude. You just had to... At least he's downed and only has minimal bleeds. So it's really not that much of a problem, but it is... I am officially annoyed. No, he's fine. It's raining, so the fires are getting put out, and he's not going to bleed out for, like, 2 days. He'd starve sooner. Mechs. Let's get you, because I have a ton of them, to the front door. Good thing for rain. The rain was basically guaranteed because of the amount of fire that was happening over here. And the Thrumbo did die, if you were wondering. Kind of wish I built the slugs back like a few tiles so they wouldn't hit the wall. I'm gonna make a new zone for my mechs. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catch the enemies. I'm trying to break line of sight so I can lure them deeper into my base. And these slug turrets are honestly just pissing me off with how much they're missing, so I'm just getting rid of them. Where are you going? Get back inside. Okay. Releasing the war urchins to spam. Which is working. They're drying fire away. Klein, I'm going to have you step down here. More war urchins. And then the obelisk comes to really rock them. This time without the shield bubble accidents. So I'll make sure my spacing is good. Alright, and then if I want to pull the enemies closer to me, all I have to do is back up and break line of sight, and they'll come yonder. Man, those shields are disappearing instantly. Alright, shield. I haven't really been using the paramedic bot, so I'm gonna try it now. Sending the paramedic bot to go deal with Bryce. Nope. It got stopped, and I could have tried to path it around or whatever. They're useful, but in no, they're dead. But in very isolated circumstances, would I say it's like truly worthwhile, in my opinion. Alright, all that's left is a few pikemen, so that's easy to deal with. In fact, I kind of wish I could recall the war urchins. Obviously you can't for balancing reasons. But those war urchins are going to be annoying because they're marching into the kill maze. And it's just going to slow everything down for no reason. Case in point. That's why I have my brawlers coming in, just so they can slice and dice. And then Diamond's coming in to save Prize. So now all I have to do is to come in with a smoke launcher and clean up the mech cluster. Oh, he's already able to walk. That was... Have yourself a meal. Oh, here's a new blaster. That's gonna help clear my war urchins out. So what smoke weapons do I have? Just one regular old smoke launcher. That's all I need. Everyone should still be behind the walls. Because they are printing blasters, so I have corrected Bryce's zoning. He's going to leave that meal behind. And we'll clean this up. Here's a poll for what I do after this cluster is cleared. And the Legionary, the last Legionary, is done. So also a raffle timer up for said Legionary. I was planning on just using my people to kill this mech. Because why not? Break line of sight. I'm doing this sloppy, but... Come on, Mechie. Even Bryce will get a little revenge here. Oh, Scorpio, you don't have a shield belt. Let's get you out of there. And it's gone. All right, Operation Kill the Cluster. Peter, let's give you... Actually, Azzy, I'll give you the smoke launcher. Mayhem... Oh, no. Maymay's many friends. No, thanks. What are you, 10? Yeah, I'm not even allowed to accept you as a quest. You're this many. We have a rule of no children. So, if you were wondering. So the bill is complete. Legionary is out, and that is my 6th Legionary, I think. Cool. So my best approach is actually going to be using this mountain, like I did the last time a cluster landed here. Going in like that. Maybe a little bit tighter. Oh. Okay. Tighter. I said tighter. I thought I was approaching in a blind spot, but clearly not. Doing this a slow way of, like, the gradual approach with smoke is just what I'm trying to avoid because it takes forever. So trying to race up there. Okay. Go. I do have a low shield pack, but it's not going to be necessary for me to use it. This thing will be cleared in like an instant. All I need to do is drop a smoke right there. If Azzy could get the shot lined up. And then the whole cluster is just mine to smush. Yep, that's gonna pop on me. Ow. Sloppy, but effective. It's just doctoring training, that's all. That chained faster than I thought it would. And it's gone. Alright, so with that gone, mechs can move about. One more minute on the raffle timer, and it looks like we're going to be attacking another settlement in a minute. Or once people recover from me bombing them. And then you wonder why I don't have armor that is well put together. I think you now know that I just destroy my own stuff. I'm trying to get my toughness up, you know? You gotta tank a little to be able to raise your toughness stat. That's what's going on. Okay, we're attacking a settlement. Who gets the arc leg? So I am going to count it left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So vote for the colonist that is in that slot. You'll have to count left to right. So it's Bryce to JFed. So I don't have to type them all up or anything like that. And the Legionary is GMT. You've been winning a lot of stuff lately. I might need to figure out who should control what. I'll do that in a minute. In terms of robots. Oh, one of my Fabricors. Oh, hi, Kish. Cause, yeah, you're changing your... Put that back on. There we go. And here comes Exotica. It's perfect timing, so that you don't get smushed by the mech cluster I had just cleared out. I think because Rise, what is your trade price improvement? 24? That's still probably better than Klein. Yeah, by a lot. Sometimes your main trader, when they're really injured, gets a lower price, but not in Brise's case. It's mostly like damage to the jaw or tongue, things that can affect speech and consciousness are the biggest ones. His consciousness is close enough to 100%, it's not that big of a deal. And his talking is 90%, so that's fine. I'm going to be buying the Plasteel because we're basically out. Hot and mild cell instability, no thanks. Aggressive, nope. Pig voice, nope. Skill train mining might not be a terrible idea, given that I've lost my miners. Or rather, I foolishly let them get harmed. Whatever. Whatever the case may be. Might want that. And then advanced components and regular components. So I'm not going to have to make regular components for a long time, which is good. Because they take a while. Mining. Who can... Scorpio, I guess you're the closest to being an acceptable miner, so I'm going to give it to you. Any day now. Really? You walk... Oh, come on. How much work is left? 10? Unacceptable. Feel like lemon grab. Unacceptable! Alright, so mining 10. That's the best we could do. I'm going to take Scorpio off of grow and plant cut so that Scorpio's just mining now. Probably should regestate the regestate shield. Should be quick, given that I've got regestation processors. 20 hours is not bad. And the low-shield packs are done. My plan for this next attack is to try to hit all 3 eastern settlements all at once. A big task. But I am eager. 205 waste packs. I'll probably need to do a pollution dump soon, hoping that they don't retaliate pollute. Well, let's get our defenses up, and then to make sure that the trade caravan items are hauled away, and the trade caravan is good. Wow, 76 components in this work site. That's quite the haul. How do you hold a pick in your trotter hands? It's a good question. I have no idea. You manage it, though. Well, you're working a deep drill, so maybe it's not even like that. Probably looks a bit different. Turrets are all repaired. Entryway kill box looks repaired. I could give you drill arms. The only downside of giving you drill arms, I mean, obviously you would mine faster, but you would smith and repair your own robots poorly, because it does hurt your... Or actually, no, I mean, it would hurt your movement speed. What was I closed that poll. No, I never started it. Let me try that. There it is. I alluded to this thing, and then it never happened. Who gets the Architect Leg? Bryce, Diamond, Tarmarin, Peter, Sky, Cypher, Azzy, Klein, Scorpio, or JFed. And sorry to force you to do math there, but I'm lazy, so what can I say? You are psychite deficient right now. Well, friend, snort some yayo. Yeah, if you vote for Scorpio, the next poll is going to be, should I give drill arms to Scorpio? And the arc leg can offset the movement speed penalties of the drill arms, making him look like a drill beetle or something. I don't know. Something strange like that. Dear Lord, this plasteel. Losing my miners, like, all in one big oopsies definitely hurts. I'm going to call this one early. Looks like Scorpio is kind of a sure thing at this point. Do I make drill arms for Scorpio? Yes or no? Oh! I just realized Diamond's missing a leg. I'm not going to revert the poll. I can make another leg. But yeah, that's obviously going to be a little important to have that leg back. That one turret shot that I got clipped with Diamond walking over there apparently took his leg off. Why wall in the sarcophagi with vents? So there's a mental break called corpse obsession, where someone in your colony will dig up a corpse that's buried and throw it on a kitchen table. But if you vent in the sarcophaguses, there's no valid path to get to their sarcophagus. So if someone has that mental break, your own colonists aren't targeted by it. And then I have vents there, not walls, because I'm keeping them frozen so that if I do have Resmec serum, the corpses are kept fresh so that I can resurrect them. Because rotted corpses are more likely to get health conditions as a result of the resurrection process. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's also a good idea, and not that I've done this, to have a token person buried because if you don't have anyone buried, no one can get corpse obsession, but corpse obsession is a relatively harmless mental break. Like I said, don't have anyone buried that could be easily targeted by corpse obsession, but I should. Depending on the ideology of your colony, we don't care about corpses, so it doesn't really matter if it's a corpse or not. Well, all that matters is it's not rotted. But yeah. That's another idea to think about. No! Oh, frickin' Civ. Oh, I am a stupid. I hate when I queue up the bionic limbs to be made by robots, because they work so slowly it pisses me off. It's like, sure, I'll get a limb for you. Check back in 15 days when it's done. Azzy. Switch weapon back. So that leg's for Diamond, and then it looks like drill arms for Scorpio is going to be a thing. It's not urgent. It's not high on my priority, but I will work on that. Did you just vomit on Bryce? I think you did. How'd you get out? Oh, this door's forced open? Yeah, and you're a smart horse. So I believe that's the only health problem that needs solving, yeah. It's just that missing leg. Just kind of sounds funny in that. Kind of a pretty serious injury that I overlooked. Where's my vacuum? Kirby? Trying to keep the Kirby from going places that don't need cleaning. Alright, there's the leg. And Azzy will be the doctor. Especially given that Azzy no longer has dementia. Oh, in fact, Azzy's scar just healed. Did I ignore the message for that? I must have. But Azzy had a torso scar, and that's gone as well. Which is awesome. So Azzy's in perfect shape now. As is Diamond. So now all that needs to heal up is Bryce. And that's going to happen in no time. The scar disappeared last stream, if you recall correctly. I'm pretty sure there was a torso scar at the start of... Oh, no, maybe I'm thinking of J-Fed. I think you're right. I was thinking of J-Fed's gunshot wound that hasn't healed up from the Luciferium yet. Okay. Everyone's healed, so once the anesthesia wears off, I will attack the eastern settlements. So something I wanted to do is to assess who has what bots. And then to make sure that everyone's clothing is good enough to attack with. Because I have a lot of clothing that is on its way out. So I think what I'll do with Diamond, given that we just killed a whole bunch of Thrumbo, is to make sure that I have spare sets of Thrumbo. And then Climb will make another Locust Armor. A lot of our gear is in the 80s and 90s, which is good enough. Some pieces are in the 60s, which will need to be swapped out soon. And then the Mechlord suit here is basically shredded, but I don't have a replacement, nor will I, unless we start killing Apocrytons, which is not really high up on the list. This recon armor I have could be worn by someone, though. So what I could do for the anything is allow for the regular recon armor to be used. Someone will swap to it. And the anesthesia wears off in 17 hours and 13 hours, but Diamond and Scorpio are the two least likely to be deployed in combat anyway. Because Diamond is our supercrafter, and Scorpio controls all the work bots. Yep, you took off your Megalord suit, didn't you? I'll have to force that back on. So I am going to start purposely disconnecting, and let's see. Klein now has 4 bandwidth, and that is enough to take over... almost enough for Psycho Mouse, which is what I would want. So I'm also going to disconnect from Shield, take control of Psycho Mouse, and then give Shield and Glitch to Scorpio. And I think that gives Klein the best combat bots. And Scorpio the best defensive bots. Like attack and defense bots. So now if we take a look, Klein has Diabolus, all the Legionnaires, a Scyther, the War Queen, and then Klein has the Centurion, which is a really good defense bot, Kish, Glitch, as combat bots. Yeah, so I think that's probably the right balance. And that gives me a whole lot of tough combat bots to work with for the settlement attacks. Good. Good, good, good. Brickbra, thank you for the resub. I'm going to run a prediction. Will I lose a colonist in the next 3 raids? Attack raids. My track record so far this stream is really bad, but I guess you're predicting whether or not I've learned from my mistakes. Risky, but well, that will be up to you to bet. Can I launch pollution into Concord without any issues? No. The way pollution works is wherever you put it on the map, no matter where you put it, it figures out who lives the closest and they get offended and could retaliate. It used to be when Biotech first released that there were ways to sort of cheese the system, but there's no real ways to cheese the system anymore. Which is probably a good thing. Like, I at least agree with it. Make sure to be painting our uniforms. So even if it's a temporary site, like an ancient complex or something like that, that ancient complex still physically exists in the world at some sort of coordinate. You know, east, west, north, south coordinate, like here. So no matter what you do, there's no way around offending someone with launching or leaving pollution behind. And then if you, like, let's say you create a settlement and you move the tox packs there and you abandon the settlement, the game will still calculate you have abandoned X amount of waste packs and polluted the map tile. So even if it doesn't matter what, like, there might be some exploit that I don't know about to cheese it, but essentially they've patched as many of those loopholes as possible, so that there is no way to get away with polluting with no consequence, by design. And we have a lovely solar flare. I don't actually mean that it's lovely. It sucks. A solar flare coinciding with an eclipse. Interesting. What's the best way to deal with waste packs? There is no best way. Best way is to not generate them. But the ways to deal with them is to either have a Pollux tree, passively remove them over time, research the waste pack atomizer, or to just let the pollution happen and not care about it. Because it takes a very, very, very long time for the pollution to build up to be a significant problem. So if I like let all the packs just decay in the corner here, it wouldn't be a problem for this colony for like 5 years, but you have to remind yourself, how long do your colonies typically last? So if your colonies don't last for any more than 5 years, you know, if you typically just win or abandon or play a new series, like, it won't functionally be a problem for you because, you know, it does take a very long time for pollution to build up to be an actual issue. You can't dump them in the ocean. It has to be a valid map tile. So if you try to launch something to the ocean, I'll just show you here. Is there water? Yeah, there's this pond nearby. No, whatever. I don't care if it's full. If you launch it to the oceans here like this... Oh, well, sorry, I misspoke. If you launch it to the oceans here, it just calculates whoever lives the closest, and it pisses them off. And then if you try to launch it off the map tile, like outside of the bounds of the map, it tells you that it's an invalid target. So there, as I said, there's no way to game it without, like, exploits I don't know about. Probably the best way is just to freeze the waste packs and then, you know, and then to either dump them on someone in one big dump or to just let them decay in a designated spot. So in the morning, we'll head out. We'll queue up those attacks. Now that everyone has some fresh clothing and have healed up and recovered from the anesthesia. I still need to make the robo arms, but I'm going to wait until we get a little bit more armor and the like. All right, attack squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And those are the bots. Oh, not glitch. Sorry, glitch. I'm just making sure that I've selected all the right ones with Klein as overseer. I'll also send the horse. Might help a little bit. Haul some stuff. Send the package of survival meals and some regular meals. I'll just send it all and just have the fabricors make some more meals. Send medicine. And then I'm going to send Yeo, Ambrosia, Go Juice, Lucy, beer. I don't have any tea. So accept. And we're off. Come on. I don't know what we're waiting on, but... yeah, whatever it is. Is it the horse? Nope. Oh, yeah. Psycho Mouse. Oh, great. My War Queen decided to be the one to haul the horse. No wonder it's taking forever. There we go. So I'll hit this, because I'll follow the roads. So Diamond, Azzy, Scorpio are the ones that are still home. And then, of course, there's mass in the pod, but, yep. And, oh god, really? That means something not too nice in Greek, sort of. It's kind of a funny name for the Empire to have plastered as their name. Here we go. Time for attacks. There was a mortar, southwest corner, and I entered northwest. And they're going to be sending HE shells, so that's gnarly. Psycho Mouse, I'm going to have you release urchins to maybe try to bait out the shots. And let's have everyone change their walk path to try to avoid the shells. Oh, perfect. Threaded the needle between Psycho Mouse and Yvonne. That's good. So I'm going to want to enter in sort of attack that mortar corner first. The reason why I formed a caravan on the edge of the map, or on the world tile, is so that I wouldn't have to spend any time picking up meals or whatever. Because I figured that I was going to get immediately mortared. As far as weapons go, nothing super scary in their weapon set. Like no personal blades or hammers, which would be really effective against us. There is a turret, a mini turret there, so I'm gonna jot down how close we can get. And it's one of these given... well, actually, the artillery person just sort of stopped. So I don't need to rush in, because the artillery people are taking a second. It's possible that that as a result of the war urchins... yeah, okay, they're attacking my colonists. That's probably a good thing. Oh, why? You have a low shield pack? Oh, God. You took off your shield belt. That's dumb. I'm going to have JFed switch with Klein. I failed to check that. So the only problem with the war urchins is it's going to cause the enemies to group up. But if I can get into position in time with Yvonne, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, but that might not be happening here. Let's see. I am going to use shock lances to take 2 of them out. They have a lot of They have a lot of rushers. And then I'm going to have Peter try to breathe fire on them. Which is a little dangerous because there's not a lot of protective cover right now. Just to slow down some of their brawlers. Maybe have Bryze get up there as well for the same reason. There we go. That was an okay breath. Peter, back up. My shooters focus fire on the Mr. Persona Blade. And you crush that. Scyther, let's get you. Oh, he's dead. Scyther being useful. Klein, shield, GMT. Wow, you took some deep damage from that mace wielder. I don't want you to die, so I'm going to back you up. Shooters. Let's work on Chumnos or whatever his name is. And base destroyed. And they're dead. Who's Bloodlust again? I forget. Cypher. Okay, I'm going to have Cypher finish off the downed dudes. Thank you for watching We Are Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming stream. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Legionnaires.